What's up, guys? Jake Green here with Team Utah Cribs at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Utah Properties. This is our either most beloved or our most hated video that we film all year, and it depends on what side of the fence you're on. I'm a little premature. It is March 23rd. We usually film this on April Fools, on April 1st, and then we film again on July 4th to show you how close our prediction of appreciation and where the market's going to go is. Here's the reality, and for those of you that have subscribed to us for a while, you understand that Salt Lake County is not a linear market, it's a seasonal market. In other words, let me show you this graph. When we talk about your home appreciating in value, it doesn't go, if the market moved 12% in a year, it doesn't go 1% a month. January, it went up 1%, February, it went up 1%, March went up 1%. It's a very seasonal market. We see the bulk of any year's appreciation, even in a down market, usually between around Valentine's to the 4th of July, okay? And there's a lot of other things we could talk about, but let's simply talk appreciation. This is a quarterly snapshot of appreciation based on median price in Salt Lake County of all single family homes from 2016 to fourth quarter of 2020. Median price went from 275,000 to 440,000, okay? If you're running the math, early March of 2016 at 256 median price to right now, median price for a single family home in Salt Lake County is 440. In that 5-year block, we've seen 71.71% appreciation in 5 years based on median price in Salt Lake County. Okay, as if that's not enough, let me show you where the data comes from, because I think sometimes I film these videos and people go, okay, well, that's his math, but there's other math out there. No, we're getting math from the source. Here's the data. This is showing you a monthly snapshot of all single family homes sold in Salt Lake County, what the median price of all those sales, so way back to March of 16, 1,452 total single family home sales with a median price of 256, a listed sell price ratio of 99%, price per foot of 118, all the way to so far in March, 829 closings. People are getting on average 104% of their asking price, and median price per foot has almost doubled in that 5-year period of 207 a foot, and median price is up to 440. Again, that's 71%. So that's a lot of math. Here's the simple way to look at it. There's another factor that plays into this, not just price, because when you talk price from 256 March of 2016 to 440 March of 2021, people go, when's it gonna crash? You know, you got to look at active inventory, absorption rate, and interest rates, and where those are going and where they've been, and ultimately a consumer's payment to really understand or perhaps answer that question. So this is the final part of the video. Stick with me. Let's analyze that. I built a little sheet for you this year versus me just talking it out so we can make a lot more sense of it. Hopefully you can see this. Here is median price in March of 2016, July of 2016, March of 2017, July of 2017. So I wanted to show you in our seasonal market how much the market went up in a short 4-month period each year. Median price in 2016 in that 4-month period went up 5.49%, 17, 3.39, 2018, almost 4%, 2019, almost 7%. Last year, COVID had a little factor in that, and then it skyrocketed after, but still in that period, during shutdowns, median price in Salt Lake went up 3.39%. And if you fast forward that to last fall, it went up about 10%. So the question is, number one, what could 2021 do? Well, based on the last 5 years, it is at least 4%. It's bonkers right now. It's crazier than I've ever seen it in almost 20 years. It could likely be like 2019 or even more. We could see 7-8% appreciation from today to the 4th of July. Let's put that in context based on this sheet. What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your dollar? Well, if the market went up 8%, then you're going to see about a $35,000 increase in median price from today to the 4th of July. So as you wait for the right house to come along, median price could go from 440 to 475. That's very likely. If it's even as the least amount of appreciation that we've seen in the last 5 years. You're still looking at the market moving 15, 16 grand. So what is median price today at 440? It'd be almost for mid 450s by the time you go to purchase. The last factor is to look at interest rate. So average rates back 16, 17, 18, they've kind of, slowly gone down. They were already super low in 16. We never thought we'd see them in the threes. We've even had a few clients close in the 2% range, high 2% over the last 60 days. If you're putting 20% down based on median price in March, this row is the down payment you would have. So a down payment based on median price today, 88,000 versus 51,000 5 years ago. So that's a significant 36,000 and change difference. And then here would be your payment. The interesting thing is, although median price 5 years ago was 256, and if you put 20% down, your payment would be 1,038. Today, median price is 440. You'd have to put an extra 37,000 down to do 20%. But with rates at 3%, your payment's 1,484. So it's really only about $350 more per month with 20% down to buy the median priced home in Salt Lake than it was 5 years ago when median price was almost half of what it is now. These are all the factors that play into a market uprising like it is now. Let me make some concrete points for you then. One, right now, I know it's impossible to get a house, but waiting is not your friend. If you're waiting for the right thing to come along and you don't like anything on the market now, I'm sorry to shatter your dreams. You will not get anything. You won't. You'll end up settling. Unless you're looking over 2 million, you'll have some options, but even that market's hot if property is priced right. Two, you have a second time pressure on you because appreciation's going while you look, so that's outpacing you, but so is rate. The lowest of low rates that we saw were kind of November, December, January, early February this year, and then they've trickled up a little bit. They're still ridiculously low at 3%, but we had a few people close at like 2.65 on a 30-year fixed, and now nothing is in the twos. So again, that can adjust a little bit, but if you wait to lock, you wait for the right house to come along, it's costing people significant money right now. And that's only going to be exacerbated. Why? Here's the absolute last thing I will show you. And I just can't believe this when I go to do this on a daily basis. But right now I am in the Realtor MLS system, and let me just show you something. If you were to say, show me everything that's active for sale in Salt Lake County right now that I could go buy, well, Salt Lake, active. I don't know if you saw that little red number on my screen. As of this morning, March 23rd, there's a grand total of 542 total properties you could buy that even for sale. And if you want a single family home, that's 378. Guys, I've never seen that before in 20 years. That is ridiculously low inventory. Of those 378 houses, that's it that you could even buy in Salt Lake. The first 100 are under 475. The next 100 are between 475 and 679. And then the next 100 are 679 to over 1 million. And then the last roughly 78 are all over 1 million. In other words, about a third of those 378 homes are over $1 million. And there is about 120 options of single family homes in all of Salt Lake County under 500,000. It's hyper competitive. You either buy now or forever hold your peace for a bit because it's going to cost you significant money to wait. We know how competitive it is. I won't dive into what to do in this video, but we can help you. And you know our slogan here at Utah Crips, we educate you so you can make an educated decision when it comes to your real estate.